everyone, my name is Abiodun and I'm here to teach you on how to make one of Nigeria's favorite pastries. It's so good, they had to name it twice. Yeah, you guessed that right, how to make puff puff. And it's not just any puff puff, we're talking about how to make the Nigerian puff puff. Puff puff, as you must know, is one of Nigeria's favorite treats, which can be had as either breakfast or lunch, even as a snack or a side dish. So if you're looking to going into food business, or you're a budding caterer looking forward to advertising your services on Jiji.ng, be sure to keep your eyes peeled and start taking notes from this puff puff recipe. So here are the ingredients for puff puff. 2 cups, 250 grams of plain flour, 2 teaspoons of yeast, half teaspoon of ground nutmeg, half cup of granulated sugar, 3 pinches of salt, lukewarm water, and vegetable oil. I am sure that by now, you know that each and every one of these ingredients can be found for sale on Jiji.ng. So now here is how to prepare puff puff. The first step is to mix the flour, the ground nutmeg, powdered yeast, sugar, and salt in a bowl. Pour water in little quantities and mix it all by hand until you have an even paste. You can elect to use warm water if you want the puff puff to rise faster. As you pour in the water, ensure you do not make the paste become too watery or too thick. As a guide, you can ensure it is thicker than pancake paste. The next thing you can do is to cover the bowl with an aluminium foil and make sure air is unable to get inside it. Leave the mix to rise in the bowl for about 45 minutes. How do you know the puff puff mix is ready to be fried? The mix would have risen in quantity and would have gotten air bubbles. So now here is how to fry puff puff. Pour some oil in a deep pot and allow to heat up. Ensure that the oil is at least 3 inches deep. This is to prevent the puff puff from turning out to be flat like pancakes. Test that the oil is hot enough by putting a drop of butter into the oil. If it sizzles and comes up to the surface of the oil, then the oil is hot enough. If the oil is not hot enough, the butter will go down to the bottom of the oil and stay there. When you are convinced that the oil is hot enough, scoop some butter into the oil with your hand by pressing the butter to come out between your thumb and index finger. I would like to assume you would have washed your hands first. Put in a lot more scoops, but be sure to ensure it does not overcrowd the pot. Once the underside of the puff puff has turned golden brown, you then flip the ball so that the top side will be fried as well. When both sides are golden brown, take out the puff puff balls and place in a sieve. If you want to reduce the oil on your puff puff as much as possible, then line your sieve with paper towels. The paper towels help soak away the excess oil on the puff puff. So if you would like to know how to make puff puff with milk or how to make puff puff with pepper, please indicate your interest by commenting so in the comment section below. So if you like this video, all you have to do is subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button below. We would also love you to follow us on our social media channels and visit us at Jiji.ng.
Jiji.ng. Sell faster, buy smarter.